Alright, so the first one we're going to start out is Coco's Grill. Walked in, got the order. Mile and a half, $11 through UberEats. Now, it's Saturday night. It's like probably like 8:30, 8:45 right now. I was coming downtown, and as soon as I got like a mile or so into West Fifth Avenue, I had like both apps on. They were like going nuts, like back and forth, like so. Orders I would normally take that are like $1 a mile and stuff that I'd normally take like during the week, I'm kind of ignoring those tonight and only taking like big ones, which is I just pulled in the parking lot here. I was gonna sit here because I'm not like trying to drive and like look at orders and stuff too. And as soon as I pulled in and sit here, this one came in for UberEats. Like I'm in the parking lot of it. So I'll go take it. DoorDash is still giving me ones like, hey, you want to go, 10 miles for like $8. So they're pretty bad about that, but this one is great. Mile and a half, $11. I'll do that all day. All right, I got one that's $12.26 or for 6 miles, which kind of takes me out of the area, but it's enough to bring me back in. I was sitting here like near Coco's and Fusions and stuff for a while, and like DoorDash was just sending me like the Dash Mart stuff, like here, like just all out of the city, like Old Bets and was it Worthington and like Dublin and like was it Blacklick? Just I'm like, I gotta get away from here because it's like constantly all the time. It's like, hey, you want to go like 18 miles for like $10? I'm like, no. So I ended up going to the gas station. Got away from here. Got some Java Monsters, and while I was there, this one came in. Which is funny because I was sitting at Coco's and Fusion. I was closer to that than it was Dash Mart. There's probably nobody wants to go like out of the area, which it doesn't even meet the $1 per mile to get there. Plus you need, the reason I took this one kind of goes out of the area, but it covers me like $1 per mile to get there and back into the area. It's like 6 miles, it's like $12. So we'll go deliver that. And also I think this place is about to close in like a few minutes. This is like 9:57, so we'll go deliver that and see what happens. Because I've been like declining orders on DoorDash and UberEats that I would like normally take during the week, but Saturday night's a big night, so I'm just taking the bigger orders. Okay, I just delivered that Fusion sushi thing that we thought was $12. Completed it, ended up being $15, so it's pretty good then. I don't know why they hide the part of the tip like that. It's like a $10 tip on whatever the base and peak pay was, but why they add that or why they hide that, I don't know. So we'll head back into the University District area because we're a little bit out of it and see what else we can get. So I mean, 2 deliveries, $26, and I don't know, 2 hours if that, because I was waiting around. Yeah, that DoorDash Mart thing is, I don't want to get near that anymore. I was like sitting in the other place and it's like it's wanted to send you like 10-15 miles out of the way for like $8. Like it literally would have to be like enough to get there and back. Okay, so I got one 1080, less than 3 miles, but the issue is McDonald's on 5th. Fast food, especially like Saturday, Sunday night, Friday night, like late nights, like super long lines. I did however pick it up. I was like going to wait through the drive-through like order thing, and then I saw there was like kind of I saw there was like a spot open, so I like zoomed around everybody that was ordering. I was able to pick it up and get it, so I'll like drop it off now. So I feel kind of bad doing it, but I'm not like ordering something. What they need to do is implement, I don't know how they do it with the buildings though that are already built, like implement like a separate lane that's like mobile order, DoorDash, Grubhub, UberEats, so you can just come in and like pick it up. Because you ain't got to order, you ain't got to pay or anything, you just come in, pick it up, and be gone. It'd be quicker for them too, but I don't know how they'd implement it with pre-existing buildings they already have. So, I don't know, we'll deliver this. It's like 8:51 p.m. Alright, so $7.75 for less than 2 miles is like actually a pizza that I got in the bag now, and it's realized because it's like the Saucy Brews thing here on whatever road this is, 3rd and whatever it is, but they have like a Saucy Coffee thing. That's where you actually go in and like do the pickup at. Because last time I was here, I had an UberEats here, and I go to pick it up, like, oh, we don't have it. Like they couldn't find it, so I had to like end up canceling it and doing something else, but we'll go deliver this. So it's getting later, so I don't know if the orders are going to be as amazing as they were earlier, but we'll find out. And this guy right in front of me is like blocking I don't do this. I don't like just pull in front of the restaurant, hit the hazards on, and like completely just block traffic. It like pisses me off, so I don't do it. The guy didn't even have like a license plate on his car either. All right, 725 for like 1.1 miles. I got it picked up here. And you like, it's like the Donato's on Northwest and is it 5th maybe that I'm on? They have like a drive-through window. I'm like, oh, because they're talking about there's a pizza. I'm like, is a pizza going to fit through there? Not realizing, I guess it's like an individual pizza or something like that. Because I had like the pizza bag still ready from the last one, from like the Saucy Brew stuff. But I'll go put this in the bag and then we'll go deliver it. All right, it's like 11:36 right now. So 11:03 for 10.5 miles. That's like is either the Dash Mart stuff or like I swung by the Short North and it's crazy busy. I'm not even going to try to deal with that. So I figure I'd start doing these Dash Mart things since it's like 12:40 right now. Supposedly it says this is 24 hours, which I know I've came here before and it's been closed. So I got like a small bag of stuff here and we'll go deliver it. So I mean, I don't know. I'd rather not do these because they go like way out of the way. But I guess if they're at least doing $1 a mile, I'll do it. I'd want $2 a mile just to go back, because all these seem to be like here. Then it's like just you got the city here, and it's like here. Then they're all like going out in like the suburbs, which is like way out of the way. So I just got to make sure they're at bare minimum. Bare minimum $1 a mile. I'd like $1.50. I would like 2, but I don't know if I've seen that many that'll do 2 a mile, because it's like just stupid grocery things that they're like ordered online because they're being lazy and don't want to pick it up themselves. So, all right, let's go. All right, so 9 miles, 12.5 bucks. I got it here. I'm on deliver. It's going back out west. I'm getting like McDonald's orders that are like high price, but I know the McDonald's is busy. That's what just came in through UberEats. Like when it gets like super late, they'll start throwing like $13, $15 orders to go to McDonald's somewhere. But like, I don't know if it's worth it, like the lines they have there. But we'll deliver this and then we'll see what's going on. Okay, so I'm at the McDonald's on Renner Road. I literally was at the Stromboli's. I brought one out here to Hilliard and I was heading back. Then it hit me with like a $20 order to pick up on Renner Road here. So I rode like 4 or 5 miles back here to pick it up. Super long line. Then also I got an add-on too. So this is like the $7.50. No, this is the original $20 order. And this big one's like the $7.50 add-on. And each one should be about maybe a mile and a half away from here. I know the second one is like maybe a mile and a half. And I'm assuming the first one is roughly a mile and a half as well. It's just because this line here is like so long and like I was sitting in it and it like wasn't moving. I don't know what was going on, if they're like understaffed or what's going on. If we can like, anyway, it's long. So we're going to go deliver these, then maybe head back downtown. I don't know. Like I'll stay out here if it's busy. Well, also the DoorDash was trying to get me to pick up McDonald's here too, then head north like 5 miles, which wasn't in the area of these, so I couldn't really do it. And they threw me like an IHOP as well. But we'll get these 2 delivered, then we'll figure out what's going on. But this is 27, 28 bucks for these 2. But I had to wait here probably like 20 minutes though. So, but it's 28 bucks is worth the entire hour though. So 2.4 miles for $7.38 at the Denny's here on Olentangy Road. So we're gonna do that. But I was in there, I was getting a text. It's like, oh, I got a cash tip for you as well. Thanks for helping me eat. Which I'm sure like most people are like, I don't know. I'm paranoid in general. Somebody like starts doing that. I'm sure most people are just nice and generous, but I'm like, when somebody texts me in general on here, I'm like, why are you texting me for? I'm just delivering your food. Let me do that, and then there's no need to connect. But I understand most people are probably just nice and generous, but I'm just a paranoid person. So we'll get this delivered. $8.40 for the burger den at Denny's for like, I think it's like 1.6 miles from here, but it took me like a mile or two to get here, so I'm back at the Denny's that I was just at, because I delivered that. And actually that last person did give me like a $5 tip or whatever, so I mean, it worked out good. It just, I don't know, anything out of the ordinary that's not normal, it kind of like sets my alarms off. Maybe it's just me, but we will get this delivered. All right, so I have a pickup at McDonald's here on High and Weber, $6.50. It's only like half a mile, so I got it picked up like right at 5 a.m. I think they open the drive-through for mobile orders like at 5. They don't start taking orders till like 6, something like that. But it's 5:01 a.m. right now, so we'll get this delivered. Should be pretty quick. Quick $6. All right, $5.07 for less than a mile. We are of course up at the McDonald's here on North High Street and 18th. So we will go get that delivered. It meets that's like $5 a mile almost. So I mean, it's small in general in comparison, but whatever. 5:28 a.m. so we'll get this delivered. I was hoping a couple of bigger Starbucks would roll through on UberEats. It is Saturday. No, it's Sunday morning actually. I got my days mixed up. It's Sunday morning, so it may be different or slower on the weekend compared to during the week. Or there may be like during the week, there may be like a lot of people at work. They get to work and then they order at Starbucks, so it may not be like that on the weekend. We'll find out, I guess. All right, I'm back at this McDonald's again. $5.80 for like half a mile. So we'll deliver that. It's like 5:43 a.m. I mean, I don't like doing these, but if they're like close by, you just come back and forth, like keep knocking them out. Do one like every 10 minutes. It's like, I don't know, say 10 to 15 minutes. That's something like $20 to $25 an hour, so it's not bad. As long as there's not like, it's early, so there's like no traffic out. But if there was traffic, then that'd be terrible, but there isn't, so. All right, I'm back here again. 5:25 for like half a mile. It's 6:07 a.m. so it looks like I'm gonna be doing these for a bit. I did get one Starbucks in, but it doesn't want me to go like way out of the way, like Dublin Road, like 7 or 8 miles, like southwest of here, which I didn't want to go out of the area. But maybe if I can start hitting some, well, I don't, like I said, it's Sunday morning, so I don't know how they're going to do on Olentangy and Bethel and Henderson and all that. But it may be that it's just not big orders like that Sunday morning. But there may be some, I think the other Sunday or the other weekend I had some, might have been either last week or the week before when I was doing like Friday night, Saturday morning. There was like a First Watch pancake and some other stuff kind of like near Tremont and all that had some orders coming in. But we'll get this one delivered and see what happens after that. I'm back again. The McDonald's, North High and 18th. 7:25 for like 1.1 miles. So, I mean, if it's, also there's still like very little traffic around here at, what time is it? 6:22 a.m. So, they're not my favorite, but if I just keep banking them out, like do a $5 to $6 order every 10, 15 minutes, it's pretty good money. All right, I am back again. 6:26 for like less than a mile. 6:40 a.m. So I don't know, was it like fourth, fifth time, something like that? All right. Okay, so we're making $11.85 for 6 miles. It's going south quite a bit. We actually got it's like Denny's picked up here with a couple of cups there. It came in the coasters. It was easier to carry it like that instead of like that. So we will go and drop it off. I don't know what this guy's doing, but we will go. All right, I got a pickup here. $6.50 for 1 mile, and it's at the Lux Bagel Shop or whatever it is. Because I was heading north from downtown. That last one was, luckily downtown was like pretty empty. It went to like downtown, but it went to like a Red Roof Inn down there. But the GPS was taking me like a block or two away, and I couldn't figure out where it was or where the guy was. But luckily I was able to like kind of drive around and find it. And I want to try to avoid going down there as much as I can. But luckily, like I said, there's like really no, it's Sunday morning, so there's really like no traffic down there or whatever. And I guess the guy was supposed to have like 3 coffees and only came with 2. So that kind of sucked too, but we'll take this. It's 7:46 right now, so. All right, 6:31 for 1.7 miles. It's the Brugger's, there we go, Brugger's Bagels, which I didn't even realize they had one on Neil. The only one I really knew about was on West Lane, because I thought it was taking me there first, but it's like right here. So yeah, it's not too bad. I have been, so it's like 8:06 a.m. So I have technically been doing this for about 12 hours now. And I have had like 2 knots at the beginning. I had those 2 Java Monsters, and I also went back home because that one order is like near me. They got like another Java Monster, so I may need to get some more coffee at some point here. I'm have to go like another 12 hours. I think technically you're supposed to do like 12, but I think it's like 12 active time, so I don't know. We'll find out. So, all right, my hair is a mess. Humidity. It's about $7 for 4 miles, although it did take me probably like a mile or 2 to get here. It was about $1 a mile, but it's going up and off of the Tremont area, like Upper Arlington and stuff, like Tremont, Kenny, Northwest, whatever those are. Like it's more affluent, but not too affluent, because if it's super affluent, then it's just houses by themselves. But if it's kind of like middle class, it's like a combination, like apartments, houses, and shops and stuff. Kind of like West Lane is, where I'm at, West Lane. Another Brugger's Bagels, but not the one on Neil, the one on West Lane. So I got the package in there, and it came with a coffee there. So we'll get that delivered. It's 8:33 a.m. So I mean, I'm probably just going to keep going. I mean, I've been doing it for about 12 and a half hours, 12 hours, whatever. I'm not entirely sure when I started, 8 something. So I'll probably just keep going. The last I checked, before the last order, I was sitting around 196, I believe, if my caffeinated brain's math is good. But I'm at a half a tank, so I probably spent about $50 in gas so far. So, I don't know. I'll just keep going. Probably need to get some more caffeine, though. Yeah. All right. All right. We are at the Bethel, Bob Evans. 677 for a little over 2 miles from the restaurant, but I think it's like 3.8 from where I took it, because I was like within the last mile of that Brugger's Bagel DoorDash one, so I figured I'd take this. Then I mean, I'm kind of north, but like I had one take me north and another one take me more north. Then if I'm up here, I don't know, it may be too late since it's already like 8:55, but usually up here, like Bethel and Henderson, like early morning or whatever, like some Starbucks would be popping off. And I had a couple earlier, but I was already like, it was like $6 for that, but I was like 6 miles away, so it wasn't really worth it to come all the way up there then. So, but we got this, and I may try to get some caffeine after this. I was driving, there's like a weird road that kind of curved, and you had to take a right. There's like a stop sign that I didn't see, and I just blew right through that. So I went and added a DoorDash came in for Egg City, 5 miles, $10, and they're both in the same general. Both the pickups are close. It looks like both the drops also are fairly close as well. So I'll try to figure out which one's closer and drop it off first. All right. So quick update: the UberEats Bob Evans one was like 2.2 miles away. They're both going south, so I dropped it off first. And now I got this other one here, which I pretty much just need to head pretty much east now, I think. And it's like 2.5 miles away. And originally it was 5. So I'm still If you can do it in the general vicinity of the area, it'll work out. But you gotta be careful not to be going like separate, complete different options or directions. All right, so that one that I thought was 10, which said 10, ended up being like 12.25. And with DoorDash, they like time you like pick up by, deliver by, and I still was able to deliver it like early. Like it's saying 9:28. It's supposed to be here is like 9:24. So I got it early along with the Uber Eats I had dropped off as well. So I don't know if I want to sit here specifically. I'll have to look at the map, or if I want to go south again, because I'm off of High Street, but I'm like up north near Clintonville, I think. But yeah, those last two was picked up near each other, then dropped off in the same direction. I would have got here quicker too, but I literally got stopped by a train for a couple minutes, so I might have done it even quicker. I was contemplating texting him like, "Hey, I'll stop by a train," but I probably sat there maybe 5 minutes. But yeah, we'll see what's going on. I guess I don't know. I'm tired. I probably need to get some caffeine. I've said this a couple of times. All right. 6:30 for half a mile. We're at the McDonald's here again. This one's the High and Weber. So we'll get this delivered and see what else is going on. Still need to get some caffeine. I haven't had a chance to get any yet because I keep, like, I'm sitting somewhere, I won't get anything. I'm like, oh, okay. I'll sit somewhere like a minute or two, see if an order come in. Then it doesn't. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go get some caffeine as soon as I start moving. So I don't know if there's some weird thing that, like, if you're just sitting, it doesn't register you, but once you start moving, it's like, oh, he's moving, send him something. I don't know. It's a weird thing, but we'll get this delivered. All right, 2.3 miles for like $6 for like Starbucks here at the one up off of High and whatever this road is, Torrance. I just, like, my last drop off was like turn around and like cross High Street, and I'm here. So it's not amazing. Well, I guess it's still like, well, it may be close to 3 a mile, but I don't know. It's like it's going like north, so I'm already pretty north, and I still haven't got any caffeine yet. So, all right, as we go through this, 5:53 for 1 mile. I'm here at the Giant Eagle Market District one. So apparently they didn't have somebody show up to work that, because there's like a certain counter they have in there that does like the DoorDash food thing. It's like kind of in the meat section, but isn't. So like I was able to ask somebody and get it. I guess they had it ready, so I got this. So we'll go deliver that. $5.31 for 1 mile. The BB Bop Asian Grill. I got the 2 drinks and the food over there. I started at like 11:30 or whatever, 11:45, whatever. I started getting like a ton of orders like back to back, but they were like crappy ones. Like, hey, do you want to go 8 miles for $3? No. Do you want to go 10 miles for $8? No. It's all these crappy ones, like all these cheap people trying to get their like cheap lunch or whatever, like no tipping or anything like that. But this was like 5 something for like 1 mile, I said. So yeah, we'll do this. And it's 11:49 a.m. 1.8 for 6 and 1.3 for 5. So the 6 something was the original order for Greek Express, which I got it here. Then we had an add-on here for like additional like 1.3 miles for additional $5. So it's 12:15 p.m. So we will go do that. Also, I'm like in the store trying to confirm the pickups, and like the app just like glitches, just nothing. So I'm like standing there, and the dude's like kind of like standing there too. I'm like, I can't get it to work. I'm like closing everything out, and like reopen it, and like screw it, and I just walk out here. And I guess it did confirm. It just this DoorDash app is the glitchiest app I've dealt with in probably like 10 or 12 years. Okay, 8:14 for 2 miles at Zest here. and I got it picked up. It is just west of High Street, off of like, it was just west of High Street. So hopefully the traffic isn't terrible, or the parking isn't terrible there, and I can actually find a spot. And maybe that's why it's not kind of the higher price, because it's terrible to park there. But I guess we will find out, won't we? And it is 12:48 p.m. I'm back in the p.m. now, so we'll get this one going. All right, 1.6 miles, $8. Panera here. I got it picked up. I was literally just sitting over there at the Get-Go little gas station thing. It's 1:35 p.m. I had a couple things come in for like Potbelly Sandwich Shop or something like that, but it was like 2.3 miles, and it was like $4 or something. I just didn't feel like it was enough to go there, because I feel like even with the short distances, it needs to be like, you can't just do like, if it's like just 1 mile back and forth, you can't just do $2 orders, because you still have to like account for like waiting and stuff too. So yeah, all right, we'll get this delivered. All right, we're doing 480 for less than a mile. I think it's like 0.8 miles. It's like 2 p.m. We are at the, what is this called? I don't know if you can see it, like the Chocolate Cafe. It's on, what is this on? Northwest, maybe? I think, Northwest Boulevard. So we'll go deliver it. All right, $6.25 for 3 miles at the Rusty Bucket, which is this. It's on West Lane, in like this shopping area with like the Whole Food and all that stuff. So we will take that and see what happens. It's what time is it now? 2:22 p.m. All right. That last one, that Rusty Bucket, was actually $7.75 instead of $6.25. The reason I don't know why they hide part of the tip for. I don't know, it's weird. $5.83 for 1.2 miles. I'm here at the Panera Bread, if we can see it, and I got a drink and the bag of food, which is a salad, I think, and we will go. I've been denying ones that are like not worth me going and getting, I guess. And it's 3:28 p.m. and I'm still going. Let's see how long I can go, I guess. $5.47 for 2.7 miles at the BB Bop grill here. So I got it. It's I don't know, was it like $1.70 something a mile, something like that. And that's if there's no, which those smaller ones, usually there's not like any hidden tip. And it's starting to rain too. And it's 3:51. I'm getting tired. I was going to try to make it to 8, but I'm starting to actually get like tired. Now, I have been out for 20 hours, which I thought there was like a 12-hour limit, but where I'm like bouncing in between the two apps, maybe it doesn't kick in, or I don't know what it is, or if it even doesn't. But we'll go deliver this. All right. All the humidity too is making me all, yeah. Okay. Almost $16. It's like 10 miles. It's going towards the kind of like Tuttle area. It's like, I didn't even know this thing was here. It's like faux Asian noodles, like on West Lane. I don't know if you can. Anyway, it's like on West Lane across from like the Starbucks near the North Star Road. Like, well, the GPS had it like here instead of where I was at over here. But, so it's taken me to that area, which is out of this area. But it is about $1.50, $1.60 a mile. Now, I chose it because it's a pretty big one. It makes a decent mileage. Also, like the Tuttle area is pretty good too. Maybe with like UberEats. Also, if I'm just like, after this, I'm like, screw it. Since it's like 4:16 p.m., I could be like, screw it, and then just go home after that, because it's like in that general direction, I guess. So we will deliver this and see how I feel and where I go and all that good stuff, I guess. I was wanting to go to 8 p.m., but I'm actually getting pretty tired. All right. And I think I've clocked in. I got to be over $300 now. So. All right. Tired, dude. Tired. All right. It is 6:10 p.m. I went and filled up gas, and I stopped by and got a few groceries for myself, like a few pizzas and ice cream and stuff I'm going to eat and then probably like pass out. So I was out for, if I started at 8, then I probably ended around 5 or 5:30 or something like that. So let's get into the numbers here. So I drove 221 miles, which is a lot, in about, give or take, 22-ish hours. I refilled 11.763 gallons at $5.57 a gallon. So my total for filling up was $65.51, which is a lot. I was like down to a quarter tank, and I had a full tank when I left. So here is what I made. So with Uber Eats today, I made $106.84. Pretty good. That covers gas. That's almost double gas. Now with DoorDash, I made $220.88, which is even better. Twice as good. So you combine those two. Somebody with their loud exhaust will be quiet. Today, apparently this guy's just going to sit there and let his car run for however long. So total, drum roll, I made a total of $327.72 in a single day, which I think is pretty good. In the past, I would make that in a week at some jobs. I mean, when I used to work at Kroger full time, my checks would be like $220 or something like that. So pretty good. But if you wanted to subtract the gas from that, oh, now they turn it off. If you want to subtract the gas from that, so if I did my math correct, $327.72 minus $65.51 is what I paid for gas, would leave you a net total profit today of $262.21, which I think is still pretty good. And also I use the premium gas, the 93. So if you used a car that didn't require that, you can get by better. I think my car gets around 24 miles per gallon. So I've contemplated too that if I can get if I continue to be serious about this and get like an actual second car that would be solely for just food delivery, something like small and like really good on gas. Maybe like one of those smart cars, or maybe like a Prius or something like that that's like really good on gas. Some of the new Honda Accord hybrids are like 40 miles per gallon. But I think they just started coming out like last year. So I don't know if you can get those for a good price or not, but I think it's pretty good. I am very tired though. So all right, I think that's it. If you got any questions or comments, let me know below. I'm gonna go in and eat some pizza and pass out, do some laundry too. All right, later.